Hey there, everybody! Welcome to this reading. If you heard me sigh at the beginning of this reading, it's because YouTube is so dumb. But that's a story for another time. But anyway, welcome everybody. Hope everybody can see me and hear me and all this other stuff. But hopefully this stream works again tonight. I don't know what's going. Every time, all the first streams that I do for the day always get messed up. And it's driving me crazy. So enough of that. Welcome everybody. This is going to be a mind-blowing information that you need to know right now. Reading. I'm going to be doing all signs. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But welcome, and hello Ninja, hello Mom, hello Val, hello Dad, hello San, hello, and JC, hello, and everybody else that I can't see at the moment. Welcome. Thank you for being here. As always, we're going to be answering some questions first, and then we will get started. Jenna, hello. Adventure Star, hello. And Kelly, welcome. All right, so let me just get this page up as well, and we will get going. All right, where did it leave me off? Probably Libra Faith. Perfect. All right. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, does Chris have romantic feelings for me? I would say yes with the Six of Wands. So, yes. Very good card. So, yes, I would say. Not really a card of romance, but it doesn't matter because it's just a yes card. And you say, will Chris reach out today? I would say, I feel like it's possible. Yes, Eight of Wands is communication. So I would say I feel like it's possible. I feel like you'll be, I do feel like you could be waiting here, but I don't know. I feel like you will be getting communication soon, is what I would say to you. Libra Faith, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will this week turn out? Ten of Wands, a lot of hard work, but Nine of Cups fulfilling. So Ten of Wands, I don't really look at the Ten of Wands as a bad card. I know a lot of people look at it as a card of like excessive, carrying an excessive burdens or, being exhausted and things like that. But you have the Nine of Cups, so like fulfillment. It could just say your hard work is paying off, or you're getting recognition for your hard work. Pretty much anything. So I feel like things will go well for you. Tracy, hello. Michael, hello. Angel, hello. And I think that's it. Welcome. Tom, hello. All right. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my benefits come soon? Death, soon, still pending. Ten of Swords, this is like saying not soon. You have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands says that you might have to stick up for yourself in this situation, JC. Seven of Swords, let go of your fears, JC. King of Swords, yeah, I feel like they'll come through. Maybe not soon. The Queen of Wands says maybe you'll have to make it happen, basically. But I would say I still feel like you're going to get them. I feel like you'll be fine. JC, thank you again for the super chat. You say, hand hurts, plan to get more job search next week. Yeah, 2 Wands, taking the lead. So I would say, yeah, I feel like you're taking the lead. I feel like you're going for the things that you want. And yeah, I like that. 2 Wands, really good card. King of Cups, feeling like very emotionally stable. So things look good. A Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, for Mom, retrograde the cause of my delay in receiving a job offer. I would say no, probably not for Ninja. The Eight of Swords is like self-imposed restriction here. Yeah, Two of Swords, you need to make a choice. Queen of Cups, yeah, like probably, I would say if JC didn't get the Queen of Wands, Ninja, you would probably have the Queen of Wands. So like needing to be more aggressive to get something that you want. A Ortiz, again, you say here, me, did the move to Salinas, I think you're saying, is the move to Salinas going to affect outcome of my legal situation? I would say yes. I mean, this could be like a turnaround. It could be like a change in your fortunes as well. This is a very good card, so before the better. So I would say kind of is what I feel like saying. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'll lead to good news, so kind of. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For work, you have the Chariot and the Justice card. You always get these very good cards for work, so I like that. Justice is just cause and effect. It says, like, where you put your energy is where you're going to get your energy back. It's work, basically. And the Chariot says, like, you could have a choice. You could have a choice here on whether or not to stay or go, or you could have a choice on, like, whether or not to get some sort of raise or promotion in this situation, or to accept, like, a harder position, Brittany. So that's kind of what I feel for you. But those are very good cards. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Mind blowing for me and March, could be love, San. I feel like you've had like the same love cards over and over again. Knight of Cups, being swept off your feet, you know, kind of like somebody, Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, San. So, yeah, I feel like things will go very well for you there, San. I like it. Cat, hello. Thank you, Cat, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will AF ask me out? Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. I would say yes. These are very good cards for you, Cat. Three of Cups is just like a celebration. Ace of Wands says that there is passion there, so I'd say yes. If I was being super picky here, Cat, I would say that the Ace of Wands would say more energy. The Ace of Wands to me is like more, says more flirting, more. So that would probably speed things up. Nicole Long, something mind-blowing. Thank you, Nicole, by the way, for the super chat. Really good. You have the Empress and the Eight of Pentacles. This is like abundance coming in for you, Nicole, so there could be something very abundant coming in for you. This could also be mind-blowing because it could say you're going from winter to spring with the Empress card. Like maybe there are improvements coming in for you that you don't really expect. So, yeah, I like that a lot for you. AK Raven, hello. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. Did I take the right path? Yes, definitely is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. Ace of Pentacles literally is the right path. There is a path on this card. Pretty much every single Ace of Pentacles has a path on the card. So I would say yes, definitely taking the right path here, for sure. AK Raven. Michael, thank you for the super chat. Will I get my taxes soon? I'd say probably not as soon as you would like, but I feel like you will kind of like get them. Yeah, I feel like you'll get them. Seven of Pentacles is like delays, but I still feel like you'll get them, but probably just not as quickly as you would like, is what I'd say to you. Lindy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Had a great date last night with old Capricorn. Card, please. That is awesome, Lindy. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Nines come up. Multiple nines to me is opportunity. So, especially two nines to me, Lindy, is like the opportunity for something to develop here, basically. I don't really feel like it's talking about anything other than just saying opportunity. Again, Lindy, as you know, right, I've been reading for you for years, so you know, as you know, I kind of look at certain cards as clues, and again, two nines to me is a clue, just the way that I read. You have the Knight of Wands here as well, a lot of passion, Four of Pentacles, stability. So yeah, I feel like this could go very well for you here, Lindy. I like it. Sandy, thank you for the super chat. You have the Sun, Sandy, the best card in the deck, and you have the Moon. So, not the best. You could be going through cycles at this time. But this is not necessarily bad. You know, to me, this could just say that, you know, maybe you've gone through a period of darkness, and now it's like you're stepping into the light. Maybe you've been in the light, maybe now you're in the darkness, and it's like you're going back to the light. So, I feel like this is like some sort of just cycles that you're going through here, Sandy. Like I said, I don't think this is good. I don't think it's bad. I feel like it just kind of just talking about your situation. Could be love coming in for you here as well, but I would say it's probably coming in the future with the Lovers card. Sandy. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say advice for this weekend. You have the Three of Swords here, the Two of Pentacles. This says pick the new path, like let go of the past, basically, with the Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles says pick the new path for you, and King of Pentacles. Yeah, I would focus on stability here, on like, I feel like this is saying sure things is what's popping into my head for you, Purple Magnol. So I feel like this is saying that you need to focus on sure things in your life, and that's what I would do if I were you. Literally Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I have more issues with Aries and Virgo? I would say no. The world to me is like an ending. So this is to me is wrapping up cycles. So I would say no. Literally, Michelle. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Raymond. You say card for me. Thank you. You are welcome, Raymond. Thank you for always being here. I really appreciate it. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So this to me is like hard work, like sticking to hard work and things like that with the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this says see something through to the end. Hierophant, to me, like this, to me, Raymond, really is about learning about any obstacles that you're dealing with. So I feel like this is saying like there are easy solutions to obstacles or challenges that you're dealing with, probably in work, but it's like having to learn how to overcome those obstacles and challenges. So that's what I feel there. To me, there's like a little bit of a boxed in feeling here. The Hierophant to me does represent inside the box, but to me this is more like feeling boxed in, Raymond, like feeling a little bit trapped. I do feel that like a lot of people could be feeling these feelings right now, but I do feel like things will change, Raymond, in the near future. So that's that. Raymond. Rosa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What reaction will Pisces have to their birthday gift? Five of Swords, King of Wands. Five of Swords is like a very selfish. I don't think this is. I don't think this is saying that they will be selfish. Basically, I feel like it's just saying that maybe they'll kind of like hide their reaction a little bit. King of Wands though is like happiness, excited, being very excited. Yeah, Three of Wands is a card of feeling like expansive and all those things. Could be another card of excitement. So I'd say like excited. I guess that's the word I would say. Rosa. Aortes, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything positive work need coming in for Mom? An offer. So yes, I feel like there could be an offer coming in for Mom and the Emperor as well. So I feel like she needs to follow a plan, but definitely could be an offer coming in for Ninja. So I would say like some sort of offer there with those cards. Love it. Terry, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card please. You have the Six of Pentacles, Terry, the Six of Cups. Love it, Terry. 2 6s is my favorite. 2 6s to me says you're on the right path. You're just like going in the right direction in life. It just kind of says you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing. So I feel like you're on the right path is what I'd say to you. This could be like also both these cards could represent a turnaround for you, like any obstacles that you've been experiencing. 6 of Cups to me represents obstacles being resolved. So it's kind of almost like a second chance coming into your life and anywhere where you desire a second chance. So yeah, love it. Really good. Anne, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right. Judy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I feel like your date with the Libra will go very well. I would open up if I was being super picky about these cards again, but I would just like open up a little bit more with the with that Queen of Swords. But the Judgment card is like a rebirth, so it could just say that maybe you haven't dated in a while, or maybe you just haven't had a good date in a while, and it's kind of like saying this will probably be a good date for you here, Judy. So that's what I'd say to you. Tasha, thank you as always for the super chat, Tasha. Really appreciate it. You say, love life. Cards for me, please. You have the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. This, to me, Tasha, is like getting out in a lot of ways. The Hermit, of course, is withdrawn energy. The Ace of Swords, very good card for online dating, by the way, Tasha, but I really just feel like it's just communication coming in for you. So I feel like you could be getting communication. This is definitely improvements for you, Tasha. Yeah, I would put yourself out there. I honestly, I feel like this is someone coming in for you, is what I would say. I don't think you have to necessarily put yourself out there. And trust me, I say to everybody, right, that you have to get out there. I feel like you don't. I feel like someone is coming in for you here with these cards. Just because this is like an improvement, and this is also communication coming in for you. Plus with the Six of Swords, it's like major improvements. So I feel like there's communication coming in for you. Could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, could be any sign, of course, but I feel like if you know one of those signs, or if you're interested in one of those signs, definitely could be that person coming in for you here. And I feel like major improvements. So Tasha, love it. Looks amazing. So that's that. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started. To everybody else who's waiting for their super chat to be answered, you will be answered right when I get done with all the signs. So let's get started here. Tonight, I already forgot what we're doing. As always, we're doing a mind-blowing information that you need to know right now. So is it really going to be mind-blowing? I have no idea. But we're just going to see. This is really just what you need to know reading with a little bit of clickbait sprinkled in, right? That's what we're doing tonight. So Aries, let's see what you need to hear right now. And Aries, you have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like satisfaction is coming in for you in a lot of ways. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you just need to know that being satisfied or satisfaction is coming in for you soon. And I do like to see that for you with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like there's some satisfaction. I feel like in a lot of ways that there could be kind of like a little bit of a shakeup. But I feel like you've already dealt with whatever this shakeup is with the Tower card. To me, for some reason, I'm getting strength on these two cards here, Aries. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're strengthening something. I feel like maybe this Mercury retrograde in general that we've been going through, Aries, has been like a little bit of a shakeup and maybe it's shaken something up. I feel like saying that you feel like something is less secure. So I feel like you feel like there's not as much security in something that you're doing. Could be like a job or a business. It could be like also a relationship as well. And I feel like in a lot of ways this is saying that you have been thinking of ways to make something more secure, and that's what I feel like you're doing, Aries. So love it, Aries. I feel like that's like the main focus here. For others, I just feel like there could be like a surprise move coming in for you. Or I feel like if you are moving, I feel like the surprise for you here is that you probably will feel a lot more secure, or you will probably feel a lot more fulfilled in moving. So if you are moving, or if you're traveling or anything like that, I feel like you just feel a sense of satisfaction with the move, with that 9 of Cups. And that's what I got for you, Aries. But I really feel like it's just security. So I like that, Aries. Thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you. Taurus people, what mind-blowing information we have going on for you, Taurus. Taurus, you have the 4 swords here. You also have the Page of Cups here as well, Taurus. So I feel for a lot of you that this could be you kind of like manifesting some sort of dream in your life, and that could be surprising. That could be a little bit mind-blowing here, Taurus. So I feel like the 4 swords to me is a card of rest, recovery, relaxation. But there's also, like I always say, there's this stained glass window up here. It kind of like represents this guy's dreams or things that he is dreaming about. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you could be like dreaming about your perfect life, or you could be dreaming about a relationship that you'd like to attract into your life, or whatever, right? And I feel like this here is saying that you are going to be attracting something into your life that you desire, or you are going to be getting something that you desire. I do feel like it could be like a little bit of a surprise. For some reason, I do feel like someone could be helping you as well with that 4 swords. I just keep, every time I look at that 4 swords, I keep getting like help, but it's like somebody is helping you get something. I feel like somebody is almost giving you, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I feel like someone is giving you like a step stool. I don't think that's the right message. That's what's popping into my head, but I feel like someone is kind of giving you a step up here, or that could be coming in for you over the next few months. So I feel like for some of you, it's almost like there's a step up coming into your life, but it's like somebody's almost allowing you to stand on their shoulders. I don't think they're like making a sacrifice or anything like that. I feel like this is someone who wants to help you. So I would say accept people's help here, Taurus. That's the message I'm getting. Other than that, I feel like saying, what I meant to say at the beginning also was, I feel like you are realizing that something is going to be much easier than you expected. It's like maybe you're hoping to get or start a business, for example, and I feel like you are going to be finding out like getting the money is going to be much easier than you expected. Or again, maybe this 4 swords is saying like maybe someone's coming in to help you out, and maybe they're going to give you the money, or maybe they'll co-sign or whatever. Same thing in love as well. I feel like for some of you, it's like, I feel like you could be interested in someone. I feel like you find out they're interested in you, and you're like, wow, like I can't believe this person is interested in me. So yeah, I like that, Taurus. That looks really good. So thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. All right, Gemini. Let's see what is going on for you, Gemini people. Gemini, you have the Ace of Pentacles coming up first here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be a job offer that you've been waiting for. I feel like surprise proposal for some of you. So I'd say if you're in a relationship, then I feel like there could be a surprise proposal for marriage, obviously. And I feel like that would probably make you very happy. Could be mind-blowing as well, believe it or not, Gemini. For others, I feel like this could just be like a surprise raise or a surprise promotion. I feel like saying it's not really a surprise. I feel like this strength card is saying that this reading, I keep saying surprise. This is not a surprise reading. It's just a mind-blowing reading, Gemini. But at the same time, I feel like maybe you've just been kind of like focusing on your work, and maybe this Ace of Pentacles here is a bunch of attention coming in at work, or maybe it's a raise or promotion, and it's like maybe you just didn't expect it. So I feel like this could be something like a little bit unexpected. For others of you, I feel like you are kind of like building something for some reason with this Ace of Pentacles. I almost feel like saying, this is like before the Ace of Pentacles. I almost feel like you are building this like archway thing back here. So I feel like in a lot of ways you are kind of like building something up. I feel like you're doing something to get an offer. So, but I feel like this is a good thing, is what I'd say to you, because you have the Strength card as well. So I feel like you've been putting in a lot of work to potentially get an offer. For some of you, I'm getting like school or college. So it's like maybe you've been like putting in the work to get accepted to like graduate school or something along those lines. And I feel like that could be bringing in money or a job offer or something like that. For others, I feel like this could be like same thing at work. Like maybe you're doing a lot of work at work, and I feel like you could be doing it in the hopes of getting like a raise or a promotion. I feel like you will be getting like that, a raise or promotion in your life here soon. So I like it. I feel like this is mostly work related, is what I'd say. I do feel like for a small percentage of you, you could be getting a proposal or like marriage, especially if you're dealing with a Leo. Leo has come up for you nonstop, Gemini. So it could be a Leo for some of you, but I like it. So thank you, Gemini. Love it. That looks amazing. All right, Cancer. Let's see what is going on for you, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer, really good. Cancer, I feel like this could be love that sweeps you off your feet coming in for you. Again, I forgot to say it at the beginning of the reading, but this is a timeless reading. It's for whenever you watch it. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like love coming in for you, or this could be, this is like someone who sweeps you off your feet. I do feel like it could be a little bit surprising. That Eight of Pentacles to me would say, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I don't think I said that, but you have this Eight of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles to me is a card of like future success. To me, the Eight of Pentacles is very specific. It's like material success on the horizon. So basically money coming in the future. But if we're doing like a love reading, for example, we could say it's like love coming in the future. This could also say that you've done some work on yourself, and maybe that's what's attracting love into your life. So this could be like physically, you could have been maybe working out. Maybe you're attracting more people that way. But it could also be just like maybe you've been doing some mental work. Maybe you have been just growing spiritually as a person. And I feel like you're kind of like seeing results from that type of work, if that's what you've been doing. And I feel like it could be like attracting love into your life. I also feel like you could be kind of like just looking at things differently as far as love is concerned. And I always tell people, right, my favorite quote of all time, Dr. Wayne Dyer, he says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, right? And like I always say, I have people, and I know a ton of people, obviously, and I have so many people that watch my readings that are always like, I can't find love, and then I have tons of people who are beating them off with a stick. And people always like to come to me and they say, yeah, but the people who are beating them off with a stick probably look like Brad Pitt. I don't think so. I see people walking around here all the time with their, saggy, dirty sweatpants on, and they'll have a real stunner hanging off their arm, right? And that man, woman, whatever, right? Sex doesn't matter. So I see sloppy people with very attractive people all the time, right? So it has nothing to do with looks. It has to do with like changing the way you look at things. That's what I feel for you here, Cancer. So I feel like you're like changing the way you look at things. Could be on love, could be on business. I feel like it's gonna be very good for you. Eight of Pentacles, I feel like money could be coming in for you here. So I do like this. I feel like this is just like finally seeing results. Maybe you're just finally seeing success on whatever it is you're working on in your life. And I feel like that's probably mind-blowing. So there you go. Thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. Leo, you have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you could be kind of like walking away from something, and I feel like that could be very surprising. Leo, I mean, it cracks me up because it's like your readings are basically the same every single night, which I mean, that is, I think that's the truth in general for tarot. Like, I really don't think things change all that much from one day to the next. It's just how it is, right? We're pretty much always dealing with something, probably like the same thing. But this Ten of Wands, I feel like could be you releasing a burden or letting go of something. You have the Eight of Cups next as well. So it's like you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. For some of you, I feel like you've been trying to justify something for a very long period of time. And I feel like that Eight of Cups is saying, that you're just no longer willing to justify something, and it's like you're going to walk away from it. So I feel like you're just going to walk away from something that you just don't want to justify anymore. Again, another book that I really like is I Hope I Screw This Up by Kyle Cease. And in his whole point of that book is that if you're justifying something in your life, or if you're justifying the need for something in your life, you should probably get rid of it, whether it's a relationship, a business, whether it's a pen that you have on your desk, whatever, right? So I feel like a lot of you are just getting rid of things that no longer serve you, and that will probably like lighten the load, right? If we get rid of a bunch of stuff that we don't need anymore, then we're much lighter. We are much more free. So in a lot of ways, I feel like the mind-blowing part of your reading here, Leo, is that you are kind of creating more freedom in your life. You are becoming more free because you're getting rid of things that you thought you needed and you just don't anymore. Next, you have the Eight of Cups here. So like I said, pretty simple message for you in general. I feel like you're just walking away from things that no longer serve you here. For a lot of you, I feel like you'll feel a little bit off balance. I do not consider myself a very OCD person. Like my desk is usually a mess, right, Leo? And I don't really care if things are in order, but it is driving me a little bit crazy right now here on your reading. There is like a cup missing right here. It's like all 8 cups are there, but it's like I feel like there should be a cup right there. So I feel like some of you could, maybe you're making a change, maybe you're letting go of something. Maybe you feel a little bit off balance for a while, or maybe you feel like there should be an extra cup there, but I feel like you'll get over it, and I feel like that will, kind of like, lead to a lot of success. But really, I feel like this is more talking about freedom, you kind of lightening the load by getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Literally, it could be as small as a pen, like I said in the reading. So there you go, Leo. Mind-blowing. My mind has been blown. Thank you, Leo. I could cry. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. Virgo, I feel this is you taking control here. You have the Chariot and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is your unconscious awareness. It is like something coming into your awareness, you becoming aware of something, and then the Chariot says you will be taking control of something. So in a lot of ways, I feel like the mind-blowing thing for you here is that you could be ending up taking some sort of like fool moment, or you could be kind of taking some sort of leap of faith here. So I do feel kind of like some sort of leap of faith with these cards. I do feel like for others that this could be you just like maybe trusting your intuition. So in a lot of ways, I feel like maybe you, in the past, you have kind of like questioned your intuition, but maybe something kind of just like creates a little tickle inside you here, Virgo, is kind of what I feel. I feel like this is kind of like a little bit of an itch, and I feel like you're going to scratch that itch, basically, is what I feel like saying. Could be to like create a business, could be to get into a new relationship, could be to move with this Chariot card, but I feel like you're like scratching some sort of itch. It's almost like there's something you can't ignore that's like keeps popping into your awareness. So it's like maybe for a very long period of time you have wanted to do something, like start a business, like I said, or maybe you've wanted to move, or maybe you've wanted to travel, maybe there's a certain type of job that you've wanted to try. So I feel like some of you are just kind of like taking a leap of faith here. Not really a leap of faith, I feel like you're just doing it. So I do like that for you. Some of you might not like it, but at least you had the experience. At least you had the experience as well, and I feel like that's like kind of the more important thing. I feel like saying that you are going to be proud of yourself here, Virgo. So, even if you want to travel somewhere, I feel like you're just going to do it. I feel like you're just going to try it, and then maybe you go somewhere. Maybe you decide, you know what, I hate this, and then maybe you like move back home or something like that. I don't know why this is popping into my head, but it is. But I feel like you're saying to yourself, you know what, at least I tried it. Same thing with work as well. It's like maybe you're thinking about like wanting to work in a different business or a different job, and I feel like you maybe make the change, and maybe you're saying to yourself, you know what, I don't like this, but at least you tried it. So love it there, Virgo. I feel like that's going to be very good for you. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like people want to be very helpful to you right now, and I feel like that could be very mind-blowing. For some of you, by the way, if you have a business or if you sell things, Libra, I feel like you would be surprised how much people would pay for whatever it is you do. So I feel like you should like up your prices. I feel like you should raise your prices, something like that. It's funny because I used to get that message all the time for Aquarius, another air sign, but I'm kind of getting it for you tonight. But I feel like it's more saying that you would surprise yourself right now now if you were to raise your prices or something along those lines. So I feel like maybe you need to raise your prices or put ridiculous prices on the things that you own, and or if you're like trying to sell something, throw a ridiculous price on it, see what happens. You never know, right? For others, I feel like you could be just kind of getting some attention on like work that you've done. Libra, all your readings are always about attention, and I feel like you could be getting attention, but I mostly feel like this is saying, like, I feel like you could be surprised at how people want to help you out, like, in all areas of your life, so I would open up to help. For others, this is like, I feel like, I feel like some sort of healing here. Neither of your cards have anything to do with health, but I do feel like some of you could be experiencing some sort of healing, or it could be like one of those things where it's like you finally realize what is wrong. I, of course, am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, Libra, but what I would say is, like, I feel like saying to some of you, it's like maybe you've had a problem for a while, health-wise, and it's like maybe it's like the smallest, dumbest little thing, and you, like, solve the problem, and then your problem's solved, so love it. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like some of you are kind of like blowing your own minds by getting started on something with this Six of Pentacles. I feel like looking back as well, I feel like saying that you maybe years ago you didn't realize that you would be able to like push yourself so far. So yeah, like maybe life has been a struggle for a very long period of time, but it's like you're still here. So, and I kind of get that feeling with this card. It's like you're kind of saying to yourself, I'm still here, I'm still alive, I'm a lot stronger than I realize, and I've pushed myself a lot farther. So in a lot of ways, is this very exciting? No, probably not. Is your mind really blown? Probably not. But at the same time, I feel like you're kind of patting yourself on the back, and I feel like you should be here, Libra, because I feel like this is saying you have come very far. So there you go, Libra. Love it. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. And Scorpio, here we go. Scorpio, you have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're picking up and moving on, is what I'd say here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the mind-blowing thing about your reading is I feel like you're kind of like making a change here. So it's like maybe you've put in a ton of work, maybe many years into your job, and maybe now you're kind of saying, you know what, time to move on after all that work. In a lot of ways, I feel like this reading is very weird because it's almost like, I feel like saying that it's almost like you feel like you're throwing something away, but you're not. I don't think that's not true at all, Scorpio. And I feel like you realize that. I feel like that's why you're willing to make a change. But it's like sometimes I feel like maybe we like work somewhere for a long time. Maybe we feel like we're like burning a bridge, even if we're not. Maybe we feel like we're throwing away experience or something like that. I feel like this is just like a reading of you moving on to the next chapter in a lot of ways. So Scorpio, I feel like you're like moving on to a whole new chapter in your life, and I feel like that will be good for you. You had two cards here, Scorpio, the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands. Funny enough, both cards represent confusion to me. The Seven of Cups, of course, is like being spoiled for choice, having too many options. The King of Wands, to me, can be a card of having your head in the clouds. It's not always true, but it can represent confusion. But really, this reading isn't about that. So what I would say here is that I feel like you're just spoiled for choice. And I feel like that could be mind-blowing for you. For some of you, I feel like you could be realizing that you have more options than you realize. For some reason, I'm getting like buying a house. So I don't know. I feel like some of you maybe are kind of like buying a house, or it's like maybe you want to buy a house. And I feel like you could have like more options than you realize, like financially, as far as which houses you can afford or which ones you can get. Could be also like a car as well, like if you're trying to purchase a car. I feel like it could be anything really, but definitely purchase is popping into my head with these cards. I feel like for others of you that this could also be love, so I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. And again, I feel like it's like almost like love that you don't expect or something like that. So for those of you who are going to have your mind blown by love, I feel like this is someone you just didn't expect to come into your life. So love it, Scorpio. That looks amazing. So thank you, Scorpio. And thank you, everybody. We have like a full house tonight, so thank you for that. It's the clickbait titles, people, is what it boils down to. So thank you, everybody, for being here on a Friday night. I love it. Make sure to drop a like down below as well this video. Also, to everybody, I had people, so here's the problem. The other problem with YouTube is that I made the color different on the first weekly readings that I did this week. So all the weekly readings are up on the channel. But if you are, I can't remember what signs I did at the beginning of the week, but if you are one of the signs that can't find their reading, they're on the channel. The thumbnail is just a different color. So that's the problem there. But all right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have going on for you, and let's see how your mind will be blown, Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius, you have the Devil here, and you also have the Strength card as well. For some of you, I mean, the surprise here is that this could be you cutting something out that's been toxic in your life, maybe something that you didn't expect to cut out. For others, I feel like this is you, like I feel like the mind-blowing thing for you here, Sagittarius, is that you could be letting go of something that does provide like a certain amount of comfort. This almost feels like a breakup to me. I don't really feel like it's a breakup. It could be, of course, but it almost feels like a breakup to me here, Sagittarius. But it's almost like, you know, one of those things where it's like you don't want to break up with someone, but maybe you realize that's the right thing to do. Maybe you realize that letting go of someone is the right thing to do. So it's like you're the one that does it. So I feel like you're just like, it's almost like you could be leaving something behind that you don't necessarily want to leave behind, but you know it's right. For others of you, I feel like this could just be you, but I feel like you're drawing a line in the sand, but this would be like with your own health. So I feel like some of you could be just like maybe making changes in your health. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I feel like some of you could have like one of those moments where you're saying, you know what, I need to change my health. I need to not look so pale on YouTube, you know, something like that. So I feel like some of you could be doing that. Next, you have the Strength card. I literally got like literally strength, and that never happens to me with the Strength card. So I feel like that this could be saying that you are literally becoming stronger. I do not read the Strength card like physical strength. Could it mean that? Yes, of course, but I don't really feel like it is. That's what it's talking about. For others, for some reason, I feel like you're just like, this is more your words. I feel like you are surprising people with your words, and I feel like that's. I feel like you are surprising yourself. I feel like you're blowing your own mind with your words here, Sagittarius. I feel like you are like using words that you never thought you would use. Literally, I feel like for others, maybe you're like standing up for yourself at work or in business, or I'm getting like family or like I feel like it's family. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're standing up against people in your family. Like maybe other people are trying to live your life for you, and I feel like this is you standing up for yourself. But again, with the Strength card, you would be doing it in a nice way. You wouldn't be doing it in a, you know, overly aggressive way or anything like that. But I keep getting line in the sand, like I said earlier, and so I feel like for a lot of you, this is just you kind of like drawing a line in the sand in all areas of your life. And I do feel like that could be a little bit mind-blowing. Maybe normally you would let people, you know, kind of like walk all over you or whatever, or maybe you have been walked all over for too long. So I feel like you're kind of like standing up for yourself here. Love it. That looks amazing. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we have going on for Capricorn and Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Two of Cups here. Love, Capricorn, I mean, I've been saying to you since, like, last year, all last year, that if love is going to come into your life, it's probably going to be by surprise, or it will probably be more of a surprise. Again, is that true for all of you? No, definitely not, but I feel like for the most part, if you're a Capricorn, love will probably come into your life quite surprisingly, meaning that you're not necessarily looking for it. I would also say, if you are looking for love, it's probably not going to come in when you're looking for it. It's probably just going to be like, maybe you are on a dating app and all this other stuff, like looking for love, but maybe you really find love by, you know, going to Whole Foods and walking around, and then you bump into someone. So it's probably still going to be a surprise. So in a lot of ways, I feel like love could be coming in through a surprise here for you. For others, I just feel like happiness. So I feel like for some of you, you are just like becoming more happy with the Two of Cups. I feel like there's just more reason to be happy in your life as well. So yeah, I really like this for you, Capricorn. Next, you have the Nine of Swords here. I feel like something is a temporary. I feel like you felt like you were going to be stuck in something forever with this Nine of Swords. Like, I feel like you could have been experiencing negative cycles probably your whole entire life. So maybe you've been experiencing the same challenges your whole entire life. This could also be in your work life as well. Maybe you've been experiencing very similar challenges your entire work life. And I feel like this is saying that you thought you would never leave those challenges behind. I feel like the mind-blowing thing for you, Capricorn, is that you are finally leaving those challenges behind. I feel like you're finally kind of like walking away from certain things that have been a challenge for you. And I do feel like that's going to be very good. So I definitely like to see that. Yeah. I feel like there's like new potential. Like this to me, I almost feel like saying the sun is coming up. That is not what this card means, Capricorn. So I just want to get that out there. But I do feel like for some of you, it's almost like you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe that's a little bit more accurate. So I feel like you're coming to the end of a long journey, almost like the Ten of Wands, you know? It's like you've been on a long, exhausting journey. And I feel like the mind-blowing thing is that you're kind of like coming out the other side. So love that for you, Capricorn. I feel like that's going to be very good for you. I do feel like there could be a Pisces coming in for some of you as well here, Capricorn. So if you're looking for love, could be a Pisces, could be another earth sign as well. But love it. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius people. Aquarius, you have the Ace of Wands here. So I feel like there could be a new beginning coming in for you where you didn't expect one here with the Ace of Wands. And I feel like it could be very expansive for you as well. For some of you, I feel like you're like starting something and you just don't know. I don't even think you see where it will lead you yet. So I feel like you could be starting something like a new business, could be starting a YouTube channel, you could be starting pretty much anything, a new job. And I feel like you don't even see yet where it's going to lead you. I feel like you will be seeing that in the future, but I feel like saying that something is much bigger than you expect in your life. So I feel like this could be a relationship as well. It's like maybe you get into a relationship and you just don't realize how awesome it's going to be. So I feel like something is just, I literally just feel like saying something is much more mind-blowing than you realize. So love it. I feel like you just don't see the potential yet. Three of Wands to me says that you will see the potential in the future. So I feel like a lot of you will be seeing the potential in something new in the future. This could also just be a new beginning for you, Aquarius, plain and simple, this reading. You have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands. So this is definitely some sort of like something new that has potential in your life. Could also be a move for you, but definitely like some sort of new beginning coming in for you with the Three of Wands. For others, I feel like you could be kind of like getting something you've been waiting for. Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, and it's like saying you maybe have not seen results for a very long time, or maybe your ships have not come in and now finally your ships are coming in, or it's like you're getting something you're owed here is what I feel, Aquarius. So love it, Aquarius. That looks really good. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, thank you as always, Pisces, for your patience. Really appreciate it. Let's see what's going on for you here, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, so I feel like in a lot of ways you're seeing something through to the end, which is nice. I feel like you're kind of like seeing something you're seeing something through to the end. That's what I feel like saying. I feel like it's kind of like mind-blowing. I feel like for others, you're just like putting in a lot of work into something, hard work. And this to me would be like your hard work paying off. So I feel like you could be kind of like your hard work is paying off with this Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like this could be love coming in for you. Could be earth sign, could be someone with a lot of earth in their chart or something, Pisces. But I feel like it could just be, Knight of Pentacles to me is a card of like development. It says like, you know, things are kind of like developing over time. So it's like maybe you don't have everything you want with this person right now, but it's like things are developing. Next, you have the Five of Wands, Empress. Yeah, this is like basically a lot of abundance through all the difficulties that you've been through here, Pisces. The Five of Wands is like saying you have been through a lot of difficulties and challenges. To me, the Five of Wands is a card of learning. To me, these people are training. They're not fighting necessarily. It is a card of competition. It is a card of conflict, but really these people are learning from conflict. They are learning from the competition. I feel like the more you do that, Pisces, the more successful you'll be. So I feel like the mind-blowing thing for you is going to be success. I feel like you've had to work very hard for it. Pisces, I mean, if I, like what I would say to every single Pisces, and what I have said to you a million times in the past, is like easy come, easy go, right? I feel like things have been very difficult for Pisces. I feel like Pisces could be like working on things in life. Maybe these things come much easier for other people than they do for you, Pisces. Like maybe love has come very easily to other people in your life. Maybe it's been very hard for you. Maybe it's business. Maybe it's money. Whatever it is. I feel like it's been easier for other people. But that's not necessarily a good thing for them. I feel like this is much better for you that you've been through these challenges and difficulties, because I feel like it's saying you're actually heading towards much more abundance. And like I said, easy come, easy go. When things come easy to people, they can lose it just as easily, right? So I feel like you're kind of like building something more permanent in your life. But I also feel like there's like a harvest coming in for you, Pisces. So I feel like there's abundance coming in that you don't realize. And I feel like you need to kind of like pay attention to that. Keep pushing as well here, Pisces. No doubt about it with that Five of Wands. People, I always get like Pisces and you Pisces and Capricorn, right? Pisces and Capricorn always is blowing up my comments saying, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to keep pushing and everything like that. I'm like, what, you're just going to quit? It's like you're at the end basically. So keep pushing through everything. There you go, Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. I'm going to get a new deck for the pick a card, but thank you, everybody, again, for being here on this clickbait reading. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we have. We're doing a pick a card, so 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what is going on for everybody. And all right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Emperor and the 3 of Pentacles. Stick to your plan. I feel like sticking to the plan will lead to success. The Emperor, literally a plan. 3 of Pentacles. Could be teamwork, so if you're like working on something, teamwork would be a good idea. But really, I feel like this is just saying in any area of your life, stick to a plan. 3 of Pentacles is like a card of competence. It's a card of being good at the job or the work that you're doing. But this could also be the job you're doing in your relationship, the work that you're doing on your relationship. It says you will be successful, so keep pushing. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Major celebration coming in for you, card number 2. This could be like total satisfaction and fulfillment coming in for you as well, card number 2. So I feel like there could be a lot of satisfaction and fulfillment coming in for card number 2, people. For others, I feel like this is just like a wish coming in. So probably like reason to celebrate coming in here, card number 2. And if you pick card number 3, you have the 5 of Cups and the King of Wands here. Some of you could be feeling kind of like sad over something here. That King of Wands to me is talking about like a very nurturing energy. So for some of you, kind of weird messages here. For some of you, I feel like somebody is nurturing you from sadness. I feel like that this will be good in a lot of ways. For others, I feel like this could be the person that's making you sad. So it could be a fire sign that is making you sad, or just a person in your life that's making you sad. For others, I feel like this is saying that, like, I feel like this is confusion for some reason. Really, the King of Wands to me would be confusion. But in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying that you need to be more assertive. Like, I feel like this guy is being very assertive over this. I feel like that's what you need to do with this card. Like, I feel like you need to kind of like, I feel like this is almost you building a fire inside yourself to overcome something that is making you feel like lack is what's popping into my head. So I feel like some of you need to like motivate yourself here with these cards. But that's that. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So let me figure out where I was, and we will get started here. And let's see here. Tasha answered. Nicole Long, I think I was on you. So, Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, don't mind the job at CBI, but deep down I know it's not what I want in life. Will I find this, or will I even find this? Oh, you're saying, will I even find the job that you want deep down inside, or should I stop looking? Yeah, I feel like you're coming to the end of a long journey. Yes, I feel like you will find something to commit to, so yes. So yes, I feel like you will. Just like I told you like last time when I was reading about this, I don't think there's anything wrong with the job. I feel like you just want more. So I feel like you're just like wanting more in a job, and I feel like you will find it for sure. Deja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Are the people at the gym trying to block me and my crush's connection, especially Danny? I would say no, by the way, with this card. So I would say no. Nine of Swords is like internal fears that don't exist. It can represent like things that are holding you back. So I would say no, as with those cards. Career, should my guard be up at work? I would say no. This is like a very spontaneous like energy here with the Knight of Wands. So I would say no. To me, it's like a very fun card as well. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Found a unit and a roommate. And no, I feel like things will be fine for you. 2 of Cups, perfect match for you, San. So I feel like things will go very well for you. Vivian, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it as always. Switching majors from nursing to psych. Good idea. Yes, definitely star, total fulfillment. The star to me is very good for career because again, it just represents fulfillment in the career. And it's also kind of like your inner light. It is what you are supposed to be doing. So yeah, I feel like it'll go very well for you. Cheryl, thank you so much for the kind words you say just because you're cute. And thank you for the super chat. You are too kind. Thank you. Really appreciate it. The Savage, thank you for the super chat. The Savage, if you have your question, if you could post it in down below, I'll be happy to answer it. Michael, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Pick cards for weekend. Michael, you have the Knight of Swords here on the Two of Swords. I feel like you could do whatever you want. The Two of Swords is like kind of like needing to trust your intuition. The Two of Swords is an intuitive decision because normally she's wearing a blindfold. So I feel like in a lot of ways you need to trust your intuition at this time. The Knight of Swords says like do something. Knight of Swords to me can sometimes just be like needing to use your energy. So I'd like get out there this weekend. Pretty straightforward weekend is what I'd say. Deb K, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's on the horizon for me? 8 of Pentacles, work. This could be money coming in for you, Deb. It could also just be like, I feel for you that this is more like payment. But this is like something that you are owed. So I feel like there's like something that you are owed coming in for you. But it might not be literally. That's why I hesitate to say it. Because it's like you might not be necessarily owed anything from anybody. But it's like maybe you've done a lot of work in life. Maybe you've done a lot of growing. And it's like some sort of gift from the universe is almost what I feel here for you is what I'd say. The Savage, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. Is there any love offers coming towards me soon? Yes, definitely. I feel like you had like a water sign showing up, or it might have been an earth sign. I don't remember, but Page of Cups is an admirer, and the Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor. So there is definitely love coming in for you. It could be a water sign or someone with water in their chart, but I'd say yes, definitely yes with those cards. Carolyn, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, does my son's father want to get back together with me? 4 Pentacles, 2 Wands. I would say yes. It's like he's trying to take the lead with the 2 Wands. Strength card is a card of patience, so I feel like you would have to be patient, but I would say yes to answer your question, Carolyn. Tori, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My friend is coming to town. Will I see him? Yeah, yes is what I would say to you. Nanamon says don't give up. Like if you've been trying to follow up with him or this person, whatever he is, or whatever. It is a him. I was like, am I assuming this person's gender? But I'm not. So I feel like yes is what I'd say here. So yes. Kelly Parks, thank you for the super chat. Kelly, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Veronica Jackson, thank you for the super chat. Cards for a weekend and next, please. You have the 8 of Wands for the weekend, so I feel like could be very busy, could be very social as well. So if you're hoping to like socialize or meet new people or anything like that, I would get out there with this card. So yeah, I feel like the weekend will be very good. I would socialize is what I'd say to you. For next week, you have the Moon and the 6 of Swords. I like this actually for you, Veronica. To me, this would be like improvements coming in next week, like some sort of change. So I feel like you're just like this is like improvements coming in for you, Veronica. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jard has always had his Instagram on public since forever, but today I noticed it's on private. That's weird. Why? I feel like he just made it private, is what I would say to you, Nicole. Such a Pisces. You have the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like you just made it private. Queen of Wands normally would be like showing things. Queen of Wands would normally be showing something off. But, you know, I don't read reversals, so it could be like he doesn't want to show things off. 2 of Pentacles, literally just a change. 2 of Pentacles is like juggling. So who knows? He could be like trying to juggle people in love. Maybe he's trying to keep something hidden, is what I would say to you there. What happened for him to do that? Yeah, it could be love. This could be a change in love, actually, Nicole. So it could be love, and that's why he did it. So that's what I'd say to you there. Kelly Parks, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love please, guy with L name, maybe. I would say yes. I feel like you will be getting communication from this person. I feel like this person is very stable. I feel like they will be like a permanent fixture in your life. So yes, I feel like there will be communication with the Ace of Swords. This is like some sort of victory. So if you're waiting for communication, some sort of offer is what I'm getting here. King of Pentacles, really good card. It is slow. It does take time, but I feel like you will get what you want. Very straightforward, Kelly. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can you pull 2 6s for me, please? No, but I can pull you a Justice card and a Page of Wands. So move towards your desires, JC, but still pretty good. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate anything to look forward to in love. Let go of your fears is what I'd say to you. Seven of Cups, a lot of options. So I feel like you could have a lot of options or more options than you realize. Seven of Pentacles, growth. So I feel like there could be like more growth in your finances. So yes, I mean in your love life is what I meant to say. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Back home, travel ban because of coronavirus. Will work retransition go smoothly? I would say, yeah, I feel like things will go very well for you here. So you have the Queen of Cups, you know, is a change of direction, but it's a good card. It's like a very kind, caring, nurturing energy. So I feel like things will be fine. And Six of Wands, success. So Juanita, yeah, I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like things will go very successfully here for you, especially with that Six of Wands. Alex Salazar, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what are D's intentions towards me? Love or play? I'd say to break your heart. I don't like this. This to me is like wasting your time, basically, Alex. So, to me, the Three of Swords is like a breakup. Four of Cups is like no, you know, it's like apathy. It's like not taking enough action towards love is what I'd say to you. Miss M. Pisces, thank you for the super chat. Is BF really at work when he says he is? I would say yes. These are truthful cards. They're not like lying cards. So that's what I would say to you here. So I'd say yes. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Interview yesterday, pending any vibes. Ace of Wands, love it. Passionate new beginning. This is like creativity or being creative or having like a lot of creative options. So I like it a lot. So that looks really good. Alette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for home purchase. One, you have the Devil here, and you have the Empress. So abundance. So the Devil is like needing to cut things out. The Devil doesn't really surprise me, Alette, because the Devil does come up when people are trying to make certain purchases, because Devil can just represent cutting unnecessary things out of your life, basically. If you're trying to save money to buy a house, obviously, like cutting out unnecessary things is necessary with the Devil card. You know what I'm saying? So the Empress is like abundance. So I feel like soon. I feel like you'll be buying a house soon, basically, with that Empress card is what I'd say to you. I like it. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Sun and the Four of Swords. So I feel like there's like some sort of victory coming in for you here. There's like positive, good news coming in. Some sort of success with that Sun card. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. The Ace of Swords, definitely, Jorge, as we know, it's like having waited for a long period of time. Yeah, you have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So I feel like there's like abundance coming in for you with the Ten of Pentacles coming in, like I said, but probably something you've been waiting for a very long period of time is what I'd say to you. To me, it's like uncovering mysteries as well, Jorge. So that looks pretty good. I like it. Nicole MC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my Scorpio crush confess his feelings to me? I would say no with this card. To me, this is like a no card. This Scorpio right here. But I feel like if you were to open up to them, then, you know, things could change. So I would say I would open up to them, and maybe that will move things along. Marwin, hello, Marwin. Where the heck have you been? But hello, Marwin. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any job opportunity in March or April? I would let go of your fears. Three of Wands, I would say yes. Three of Wands says take the lead. Three of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment or waiting for something to come in. But I would say yes. I definitely feel like there's a job offer coming in for you, Marwin. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say some general cards, please. You got it, Brandy. You have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. To me, this says like get started on something that you're curious about. So I would just get started here. Yeah, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. But I feel like it's coming in through work here, Brandy. So the Page of Swords is like curiosity about something. The Knight of Pentacles says put in the work towards something. And you have the Ten of Cups here as well, fortune after difficulty. So I feel like there are like improvements coming in for you, Brandy. But it's like follow your curiosity, if that makes sense. See something through to the end with that Knight of Pentacles. Casey, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And the kind words, as always. Casey, if you're here, let me know if you have a question. Gregory, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate you. Say dealer's choice. Gregory, you have the temperance card here and the 8 of cups. This to me is like turning a situation around. Basically, this to me is like saying the 8 of cups. Sorry, Gregory, I just whacked my microphone. The 8 of cups is like looking too deeply into a situation. The temperance card is like hoping that something will turn around in your life, hoping that there will be some sort of change. I feel like there is a change coming in for you here, Gregory, is what I'd say. But the temperance card says you are like creating the change, basically. Yeah, I feel like you're like taking authority in your life, or you're becoming an authority with the Queen of Swords. To me, the Queen of Swords is like a step before authority in your life. It's also a card of like maybe kind of like it's like a fake it till you make it type of energy, kind of. Not always true, but kind of, Gregory. So that's what I'd say to you. I like it. Marwin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, tarot card for my friendship with Sam, please. Hermit, it's like withdrawn at this time. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Lovers, it's like I'm wondering if you were hoping for this to turn into love. I feel like you feel left out in the cold at this time, Marwin. So I feel like there like needs to be some sort of change there. Yeah, it's like conflict. I feel like there is conflict in this situation, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling like separated away from this person. 9 of Pentacles is a card of independence. So that's what I'd say to you. Marwin, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, love cards, anyone new coming in. You have the High Priestess, the 8 of Swords. I feel like you need to get out there, is what I'd say here for you, Marwin. The High Priestess like says there's a lot of potential, but you need to like open up to it. The 8 of Swords is like a card that says set yourself free. So I feel like you need to get out there. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like there could be offers coming in for you here, Marwin. So I like it. I would date. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I manifest what I desire this weekend? King of Swords, the Fool. I would say yes. The Fool is like a really good card, but it's like a card of like taking a leap of faith, or it is a card of like taking some sort of jump, basically, Danny. But I would say yes with that card. Brandon, where did it go? Not Brandon. All right. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, could I get a card for me and a card for the collective? You got it. For you, Benjamin, you have the Judgment card, some sort of rebirth coming into your life, some sort of change. To me, this is also, I feel like this is more of an inner calling for you, Benjamin. So I feel like you're feeling more of an inner calling. It's like you're feeling pulled in a certain direction in your life. So I would like follow that calling with this card. But I like it. Yeah, Benjamin. 7 of Wands, I feel like you're like committing to something. This is like some sort of belief right here that's coming in. It's like you believe that you can accomplish something or get something in your life. So I like this a lot for you, Benjamin. That looks really good. And for the collective, thank you to Benjamin, by the way. We have the World. Look at this. For everyone here in the collective, amazing. The World and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like there's some sort of major turnaround coming in here for everybody. So I feel like there's like a major turnaround coming in. This is like a turning point as well. The World could represent something, kind of what's popping into my head is a turning point coming in because of something that you've learned. The World card is a card of integration. It's a card of like having learned some lessons or having learned something from life in general. And it's like now you're integrating the things that you've learned into your life, and that's leading to success. So love it. Definitely a turning point coming in for a lot of people. It comes up all the time. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune came up a lot in the weekly reading, so that doesn't surprise me. Let's see. Cynthia, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say here, does Steven even like me? Or you say, does Steven like me? Has a legit crush on me. This card flew out, by the way, Cynthia, the Queen of Wands. I don't take pop-outs, as you know, but that's definitely attraction, so we'll start there. But you have the 8 of Swords. It's like you don't... the 8 of Swords just says, obviously, that you don't know, right? 8 of Swords is self-imposed restriction. 8 of Wands, I feel like you will find out. I would say yes, Cynthia. Yeah, it's like I feel like he's being a little closed off at this time about it, but I would say yes. I feel like there are feelings here. And again, you have that Queen of Wands popping out, so yes. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. Is Mom going to have to do jury duty? I would say yes, maybe. The 5 of Swords normally would be a no card, but the weird thing is that King of Swords would be a judge. So I'd say, it's possible, but maybe she has to go, but maybe she gets dismissed or, whatever it's called. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that's kind of what I feel for you there. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I have a PT job, or are you saying part-time job at a farm? No stress, crappy pay. Should I quit and get more writing time? Yeah, definitely. Three of Pentacles is work that you do, but Three of Pentacles is more like creative work, if that makes sense, is what I'd say to you, Rose. So I would say yes, definitely, for sure. Tracy Crowder, thank you for the super chat. Tracy, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Ortiz, you say, husband and I going to rent or buy next? I feel like you could buy, is what I'd say to you. For rent, you have the Queen of Wands, which is also a good card. I mean, I really feel like saying the choice is yours. Like, it's your choice. But I feel like you could end up renting, is what I'd say to you. So I like it. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for how people view me. A lover. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Michelle. I feel like they view you as a lover. Someone who's very nice, friendly, all sorts of things. Probably going through some changes or having choices to make, but really good. So I like that. Tracy, thank you again for the super chat. You say, wants to know if she'll get her taxes. Yes, definitely. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. It's just money coming in, Tracy. So, yes, definitely. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have a second chance with Steven? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you will. So, yes, is what I'd say there, Cynthia. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat, as always. You say, he has someone. I feel like it's possible. I bet you're going to find out, you little sneak, is what I'd say. Are you spying here, Nicole? So, you might find out, but I would say, yes, I feel like it's possible. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Where will I meet this surprise love bozo? You have the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. I feel like you should put yourself out there. Seven of Swords could be online. Seven of Swords is like, could be considered the card of like emails, text messages, things like that. So I feel like online dating would be a good idea for you. But I would also put yourself out there with that Strength card. Yeah, Three of Wands needing to get out. I don't know. This looks more like public to me. Val, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get the resort in FL for June that I want? Yes, Nine of Pentacles. So I would just say yes, Val, definitely. Yeah, Knight of Cups, your dream. So yes. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will get what I want after talking to Puli and Marnie. I would say yes, Nine of Cups. Literally getting what you want. So yes, for sure. So yes, I feel like you will. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, good night. Justice card better caps than sixes. Yippee. Exactly. I agree. The Savage, hello. The Savage, again, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it in down below. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm getting my eyebrows tattooed. Is this going to end well? Yeah, I would say definitely yes with this card. So yeah, Three of Cups celebration. So I would say yes. I feel like things will go well for you there. I answered Michelle's question. Everybody, when I have like on nights like tonight, we gotta pay attention, right? Because I have way too many questions to answer, so it's hard for me to go back and answer questions. But Michelle, I answered like probably 5 minutes ago or so. It was actually probably like 10 minutes ago. The Savage, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say my birthday is next week. Should I be expecting a surprise like a marriage proposal? I would say no. I don't think there will be a marriage proposal. There could be love, though. King Cups is a very good card, and it is a card of like happiness, and it could be a card of like a return as well. So that's what I'd say to you. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for this month. Will my path become clear? Five of Cups, Queen of Cups. I would say yes. Five of Cups this is like going from sadness to some sort of change. The Five of Cups to me is a turnaround, right? So, I mean, the Queen of Cups is a turnaround to me or some sort of change. So I feel like there will be a positive change for you there, Kiara. So, will it become exactly clear? Probably not, but I feel like you're getting clearer. The Ace of Wands is like something you're passionate about, so kind of. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I be able to run the marathon in July? Yeah, absolutely. So, the Magician says you can have whatever you want. It just says use your powers of manifestation to get it. So, I would say yes, definitely, Robin. Ray Brown, hello, and thank you for the super chat, by the way. You say, which first to buy for investment property, Airbnb or a house? Airbnb, house. I would say a house is what I'd say. Ray Brown, I know a lot about investing, not to toot my own horn here, but I am a huge fan of the Airbnb investment idea. I feel like it's a really good idea. I feel like it could become very popular in the future. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take that as financial advice, but the cards are definitely saying a house first. So I would say house. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jard has someone. Who's he trying to hide that from? I don't think he's trying to hide that from anybody, is what I would say to you, Nicole. I think maybe he's just trying to be private in general. Yeah, that's what I'd say here. Ace of Swords, who knows? Could be like from someone else. Ace of Swords is like a card of an apology, but if I were to use some like really crazy roundabout logic, which has nothing to do with intuition, then I would say like it could just be someone else basically that he doesn't want to know. Jacqueline, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jacqueline, hello. How will I like my new job, my new situation at my job? I feel like you will love it, Jacqueline, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you feel a little bit off about it, right? Page of Pentacles to me is a card of anxiety about something, but to me it's also a card of good news, so I feel like there will be good news. The Tower, obviously, but the Tower is not a bad card, Jacqueline. To me, as I always say, could it be a Tower moment? Yes, but like the top of the tower has to be rebuilt anyway. To me, it could also just say that you're making a move, or you're just like making a change in work, is what I'd say to you. I feel like things might be a little bit slow, but overall, Jacqueline, yeah, I feel like you'll be like taking the lead. To me, this is a card of success and like commitment, so I feel like things will go well for you, is what I'd say, Jacqueline. I like it. Catherine Mullins, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, may I please have a card? Yes, you have the Hierophant. Could be marriage. I feel like if you're looking for marriage, I'd be patient. This could also be education, like learning things. The Temperance card to me is kind of like a card of gaining tools over time, is what's popping into my head for you, Catherine. So it's like learning things with the Hierophant to be more successful in life. Yeah, it could be love, though. Something very stable, something very permanent. I know this looks like building permanence in your life, building a more predictable life, which could lead to like more freedom or just make life easier. So I feel like that's what you're like working on. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat again. You say, so Dimitri or Ben? Or new love. I feel like Ben has a Six of Cups, which is a really good card. That's a card of soulmates. And you say, or someone new. I feel like there could be plenty of new people as well. You have the Fool card. Like, like I always say, people always come to me and they're always like, I'll say, they'll give me like 10 names. And I'll say like, oh, multiple of them could be perfect for you in your life. And people are always like, oh, what about my soulmate? There are no soulmates. There are no twin flames. I've been saying it for years, right? Twin flames are bullshit, right? All that other stuff. There are multiple people that we could be happy with at any given time. So I would get out there, is what I'd say to you. Raymond, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Raymond, pop your question in down below. Nicole Long, thank you again for the super chat. Nicole, you say here, told him I wasn't interested because he asked me to meet me, but only when it suits him, and wouldn't negotiate or put himself out to do so. Does he regret this? I'd say probably not. Yeah, I would say no. 5 of Wands. So I'd say I feel like he probably has no regrets, is what I'd say to you, Nicole. So probably not. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles, change of direction. Probably not. I don't know. I feel like, people ask me a lot of these questions as well. Like, do they have regrets and stuff like that? I'm like, yeah, but people who do shit like this don't have regrets about a goddamn thing in life. So, no. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I receive some good news? 7 of Cups, the Empress. I would say yes. I feel like there's like, you always get the Empress card, Brittany. I just realized. I was like, oh, she always gets this card. So I feel like, yes, I feel like there's abundance coming in for you. It's like you're going from winter to spring. Could also be clarity. It's like, it could be saying that you've been having a hard time making decisions. And it's like now things are getting clearer. Now maybe you're making better decisions. Or maybe you're just having an easier time making decisions with that card. So I would say yes. I feel like things are kind of going to go well for you. And yeah, so yes, Brittany, I like it. AKM Wilson, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for current relationship, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. This is like, maybe there's like currently heartbreak in the situation. 9 of Wands does say don't give up. 6, but you have the 6 of Swords though. I don't know. This looks like moving on to me, is what I would say to you, AKM. Yeah, you have the Moon here, a lot of fears. The Sun. it looks like moving on, but it also looks like a return. It's kind of like a confusing reading, I'm not going to lie. You have that Three of Swords, heartbreak. Nine of Wands says don't give up. Then you have the Six of Swords, which says move on. But then you have the Moon, which says this is only a temporary situation. Then you have the Sun. Literally like the Moon and the Sun. The Moon goes up, then the Moon goes down, the Sun comes up, right? So it's like saying, like, I feel like it's saying there could be improvements here if you put the work in. You do have these moving on cards, but in a lot of ways I feel like you could put the work in, is what I would say to you. Yeah, it's like maybe it's you that can't make the decision in this situation. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, but I do feel like you could improve the situation if you wanted to. Fruit Loops, love the name. Thank you for the super chat. You say, is there anyone coming in love? Six of Wands, yeah. Yes, Six of Wands. I feel like you need to get out of your head with that Nine of Swords. Judgment, yeah. I would definitely say yes. I feel like there are multiple people available to you. Alnita, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did Derek lose interest in me? No, definitely not. This is a card of proposal, so no. I feel like there's still love here, Alnita. Nicole Long, thank you as always. Really appreciate it. You say here, really want to reduce my hours, but I need a good hourly wage to compensate the reduced hours. Will I ever get that? I would say no. I feel like it could be a little bit difficult. You have the High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is hard work, like needing to put in the work. So I would say no if I'm being honest. I mean, I feel like really you're just going to have to put in the work if you want the money. I mean, that doesn't mean to me, there are other things you could do that would make more money that would be less hours, like starting your own business or doing your own thing. But I feel like if you're going to do the same thing, I'd say probably not. Nicole, again, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. You say, maybe it's me. Jard is someone I connected with for years. I'd be surprised if he's with someone considering he's a commitment phobe. I mean, that doesn't mean he can't be with someone. I know people that are commitment phobes that are dating 10 people at once. So, I mean, just because someone's a commitment phobe doesn't mean they're not with someone, is what I would say to you. So, is there a question there? I'd be surprised if he's with someone considering... that's not really a question, right? But I would say Chariot, I don't know, some sort of victory. And like I said, I know plenty of commitment phobes that are with like 20 people. So, it doesn't really surprise me. Ray Brown, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Narav asks, where is his current relationship headed? 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. I feel like he could have whatever he wants in this situation. 4 of Cups is like manifesting whatever you want in a situation. The 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So I feel like this could be going in a very good direction there, Ray Brown. Mystic Moon, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do you see coming in for love at the moment? I would let go of the past, the Star, whatever you want as well. 4 Pentacles, definitely let go of the past is what I'd say here. Hermit, needing to get out there. The Star says make a wish, so it's like whatever you wish to have happen. Could be a fire sign coming in for you is what I'd say, so love it. P Beautiful, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, am I going to pass my exam this time around? 7 of Wands, if you commit yourself, yes. I would say yes. The Emperor says follow a plan. 2 of Cups, yes. So, yes, for sure. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do cards say? Will we hit recession this year? Kiara, no, I would say no. To me, I don't even pay attention to that. I mean, you're asking the wrong guy, right? To me, I feel like we don't need the government. To me, I feel like we could get rid of the government and be much better off. To me, so like I said, but no, probably not. If it's in the news, don't believe it, people. I once heard a wise man say that the news is just the people trying to fill time in between ad slots. So, if it's in the news, it's probably bullshit, right? Like the coronavirus. But I didn't say that. My last video where I talked about that, I got demonetized, by the way. How crazy is that? So, government, I believe everything you say, okay? I'll be a good little boy. Don't demonetize my videos. But also, I would say, no, I feel like things will be fine. There you go. All right. Hold on one second. I got to switch decks here. And let's see. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Donna, you say here, can you see when I will start a new job? No. I feel like there's something new coming in for you. I don't give time frames, as I always say, Donna, because to me, I don't trust any psychic that claims they can give a time frame, because the universe doesn't wear a watch. But I feel like soon. Seven of Swords says, yeah, I feel like there's something coming in for you soon. Page of Pentacles is a new job, so I'd say very soon. Raymond, sorry, again, I totally missed your question. You say, feel like Erica wants. Thank you for the super chat, Raymond. Feel like Erica wants to say something to me. She just stood there and looked at me at work today. Card, please. Yeah, I feel like you should be. I feel like you should open up, is what I'd say to you here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I would put the work in. So I would say yes to you, Raymond, for sure. Yes. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Danny. You say here, will Wayne's case be settled next week? Six of Cups. I would say yes. This looks very good. Nine of Cups, a wish. So I would say yes. This is a gift from the universe with the Six of Cups. So I would say yes. I feel like this is like coming to an end, wrapping up. Cynthia, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, was S surprised? Excited I came by today? Yes, definitely. Ace of Pentacles. So I'd say yes. Queen of Cups. Yes. So yes, for sure. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for the week for money, please. You have the Ten of Swords, get out of your head. Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. It's like money that kind of like comes in and saves the day. Or it could be like financial opportunity at work that comes in and saves the day. It could be a client or, whatever it is that you work with. It could be like a big customer or something like that coming in. So I feel like a saves the day type of energy there. I like it. Brainiacs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how does Eve feel about what I said yesterday? Death, like some sort of change. Tower, I don't know. This could be like feeling like there's been a falling out or feeling like there's been a falling away energy. Yeah, it could be like confusion, is what I'd say, Brittany. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Stephanie, you say here, a birthday card for Rebecca. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Rebecca, you have the moon and the star. So the moon just says if you're going through any difficulties that this is just a temporary period, temporary situation, a temporary period of time. The star is like a wish coming in. So I feel like there's like some sort of wish coming in for you. Yeah, I would get out of your head. I would trust your intuition with that. With the moon card and the Two of Swords, I feel like it's time for you to kind of like trust your intuition with these cards. Queen Leo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Where did your question go? How does A feel about me when he saw me today? I feel like attraction, lovers. Look at this, love, right? For sure. Queen Leo, love. And the page one is just desire. So like desiring you. So definitely love is what I'd say to you. Raymond, again, thank you for the super chat. And Raymond, pop your question in down below. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for love. How does he feel about me? Like wanting to date you. The High Priestess is awareness. It's like, it's like when you become aware of someone. So I feel like there is awareness in this situation, like whoever we're talking about. I feel like this person is aware of you, but it's like they need to take action with that High Priestess. So I feel like action needs to be taken. The World card is like saying there needs to be some sort of dating going on here if you're looking for love. So I would get out there and date, but it could also be like this person needs to date you, like take you out on a date. Yeah, King of Pentacles. I'm wondering if it's someone through like work or something like that. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does she want to tell me? Chariot, I feel like nothing. Like, I feel like she wants you to take control is what I would say to you here. So in a lot of ways, I feel like she wants you to take control. Six of Wands is a card of like success as well. So that's what I feel for you. So I like it. All right. Oh my God. I think we're finally caught up, people. So, I will take a few more questions. I actually have to take off here in a minute. So I will take like a couple of questions here and then I'm taking off. Strongly Frail, how does it feel? I feel like they feel like there's no love offer being made here. So they could be feeling like left out with this card. Mandy, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Mom, did you type that in on purpose? Because I've answered her question. Okay, I'm assuming that was a mistake. Krev, I applied for. You say regarding new job I applied for. What's in store for me? 10 of Pentacles, love it. Money, success. So I feel like this could be very good for you. T. Troy, I'm told that I'm standoffish. What do the cards say? Yeah, I do feel like you could be independent, is what I'd say here. So I feel like you could be feeling independent, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Lisa, anxiety here. Too many things going on. Just a card. Devil, cut out toxic energy from your life. J. Manuel, hello. How will my job interview go on March 24th? I feel like this will be very good for you. This is like feeling like there's a rebirth for you. It's like feeling like there are like new opportunities and things like that coming in for you. So I feel like there could be new opportunities coming in for you, and this could be like a job. So I definitely really like that a lot, is what I'd say to you. Joel, feel free to ask a question for sure. Queen Leo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is Rogerio serious about his feelings for me? Seven of Wands, I would say yes. I feel like the feelings are serious. He could be like holding back a little bit, but is that big of a deal? Probably not. So I feel like things will be fine. D, I would say yes. I feel like they will eventually get out of your house. Rebecca, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Faye Wells, hello. You say here, I'm struggling with people regarding selling my house. Is it me or the realtors that are the problem? I do feel like it is the realtors, is what I'd say. I feel like things will turn around. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So it says like things will change, basically. I feel like things will get better. So that's that. Angel, welcome, by the way. You say, wanted to ask if Scotland is the right path. I would say yes, definitely. 8 of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands as well. This is like a new beginning, or this is like a rebirth, basically. So I feel like there is like a new beginning coming in for you here, Angel, is what I'd say. Joel, oh my God. Joel, what do you think about the flat earth? Is it true or false? False, 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 Joel, false. Joel, I believe in almost every single conspiracy that exists. The earth is not flat. I can guarantee you, Joel. I'm sure, Joel, if you believe in the flat earth, I'm sure you're going to go off right now, but the flat earth is false, people. We can see it every single day. I've run the math myself. Yvette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Happy birthday. Can I get some cards for advice this month? You have the 6 of Pentacles, Yvette, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says there is like a turnaround coming in for you. So I feel like there are like positive changes coming in with that Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune to me can represent your personal vision for your life, like where you see your life going. 6 of Pentacles is planting seeds towards it. Yeah, look at this. The Sun, the best card in the deck, Yvette. And the 5 of Swords. In a lot of ways, I feel like this 5 of Swords can be a card of separation, Yvette, but I feel like it's more, it can be a card of like needing to focus on things, like needing to focus on your own self here with the 5 of Swords, or needing to focus on like yourself, basically. So I feel like it's saying focus on yourself. The Sun is like a lot of attention, but also definitely a lot of success coming in for you. So that looks good. Addicted to Your Eyes, hello. Does D think of me? 6 of Swords, Hangman. I would say this is like a very stuck energy, so I would say no, is what I'd say here. Is what I'd say. Joel, you have the 2 of Wands with a globe Earth in his hands. So the Earth is a globe, Joel, is what I'd say. Tori, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Joel, by the way, the 2 of Wands says take the lead in life. Tori, when I see him, how will it go? 5 of Pentacles, feeling like a little bit left out. Hermit, this to me is like not, Tori, I hate to say this, but it's like not getting exactly what you want out of the situation is what I would say to you with the Hermit card here. I don't think it'll be terrible. Justice is like balance, so it might like return you to balance or provide you with some answers with this card, but just not like 100% perfect is what I would say. All right. Aang, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I go with Google Form or Gmotion? I would say Google Form, actually. Gmotion has the 7 of Pentacles, which is like feeling left out in the cold, but, is a card of like delays. But for Google, you have the King of Cups, much better energy. So I would definitely say Google. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I purchase a house in Atlanta soon? 4 Swords. I'd say probably not soon. I would say no. I don't know. 3 Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment. So it's like you could be waiting for something, or you know, or it's like you could be needing to wait. This is a card of something happening in the future, though. Nicole, so Jard's over me, then I guess, I guess is what I tell you. 2 cups. 2 cups is still like loving, energy, but it doesn't mean anything's going to necessarily happen. Temperance is a card of patience. I don't know. I feel like he would probably marry you, but I would say, I know that doesn't say yes or no, but the cards there don't really say yes or no, is what I'd say to you. But again, just because someone is with someone doesn't mean that they're over you necessarily. Michelle, thank you. You say, pull a card for me, please. You have the Knight of Swords. This is like some sort of change, Michelle. Page of Swords. This to me is like some sort of routine change in your life, or making some sort of change in your life. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is like some sort of routine change in your life, here in your life, basically. Yeah, could be love coming in for you, Michelle. Michelle, I'm stuck because I feel like these 2 cards are talking about the same thing, which is weird, because they both represent something different, is what I would say to you. And yeah, Ace of Cups. I almost feel like there's a love offer coming in for you, Michelle. Very weird. I don't know. Could be an air sign coming in for you as well. All right, last question. Within, without, is he over me? I would say yeah, if I'm being honest with you. This to me would be like a third party, so yes. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. If I missed your question, I will be back, of course, tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will take more questions. So thank you, everybody, for being here. It was a very busy night. So thank you, everybody, for that, by the way. Really appreciate it. And have a good night.